Hello, welcome back to the channel where we try new things to make your family happy, and today I'm absolutely beside myself. I've got a new thing for my garden office, the happy heart behind me, and it's this. I can't believe I can't believe it's finally arrived. For the last couple of videos I have been building this stealth hidden Lego city train track, this railroad layout, and it runs all the way around the floor of my garden office. And I finally got the loop of track to connect with some fake Lego at the end of the last video. And I was looking into some other, I don't think fake Lego is, it's not an appropriate term, is it, within the Lego community? Leave me a comment below for what I should call it. What are they called? Alt Lego or clutch brick toys? But anyway, this is made by CADA. Can't even pronounce the name of the company. CADA. Apparently they are really reputable fake Lego, mock Lego. They have released this absolutely beautiful London Underground station in the Lego style, in the Lego idiom. I know this is all the wrong terms, the wrong terminology for this kind of thing. But I am so excited. I saw it by chance online because online knows that I'm into I'm into Lego and I'm into London Underground as well. And the two have been put together by a designer called Tobias Team. His name's on the front, Tobias Theme. And Tobias, you have done an absolutely amazing job. I'm gonna build this in real time, step by step. I'm gonna record the whole thing. This model, London Underground station, I think it's the Leslie Green style of London Underground station with the oxblood tiles. This model features working barriers, you know, oyster style ticket barriers. It's got a working ticket machine and it has lighting as well, so it glows in the dark at night. I've just completed the loop of track around the happy hut, my garden office just behind me, but it's missing some buildings, it's missing some life. And I was going to put some station platforms in, but when I saw this, I thought I dropped everything and thought I've got to do this first and build the whole layout around this one station, I think. Let's go into the hut now and just start building this thing. I've got an IKEA desk, which is basically cardboard. It looks solid, but it's got a cardboard inside, so it kind of bows slightly, or bows slightly, so it's not quite the flat surface that it could be. And you know, just as a first impressions review, the bricks, the clutch bricks construction set do work really well. So this underfloor section is actually to house the mechanism for opening the ticket barriers, which is really clever. What are you building at the moment? Leave a comment, tell me what you're building. And my goodness, if you are doing Lego City train railroad tracks, say hi in the comments. I really want to buy that streetcar. There's a new tram, we call them trams. I think they're sold in the States as streetcars. That'll be my next build, I think. But let's give it a station to go to. So now we're into bricks, thank goodness. There's a nice mix of just plate work and bricks so far to match my attention span of a crack baby. If you have any questions or comments, say hi below. And if you're into this kind of video, help me get better by hitting the subscribe button. It would really help me to keep this thing going. I mean, I'm going to build this railway, come what may. So if you just joined us, I'm just building the mechanism for the automatic ticket barriers in the floor, and we've just got a little teasing, tantalizing bottom tread of the escalator that will go up through the station. It's really reassuring that the pile of bricks is going down though. I come from an era where we had the flat road plates and we didn't have the stroads that Lego now make. You know, those roads which are shiny smooth. I don't like them. I completely understand why they're there. It's to fit in with the modular system, I guess, of buildings, but I like my flat roads that bend over time. And we've got these random studs so that minifigs will be able to stand, I reckon. It doesn't come with minifigs. So these are all the bricks left from the whole of the first section. All those bags I've finally gone down to this. Oh, it looks like, oh, we've hit the top of the escalator. I thought the escalator might have been a bit bigger. Well, there's nothing stopping me from building a giant escalator. St John's Wood style. St John's Wood has to be the best escalator in the world for me. I love that station. Yeah, you could keep going. Can you cut a hole? You can't. You'd have to cut a hole in the base plate to keep the escalator going all the way down, scale style. And then we're going to lay on some more tiles, I think behind the barriers. So we're going to tile the hall. No, I've just got some really rubbish comments on the channel lately. And I just think, oh my goodness, is that, you've got the ability and time to do anything. And you're moaning at me about something I've put in a video. Aren't you like grateful and thankful that you can breathe and walk and go out into the sunshine or make your own videos? But I didn't say that in the reply. Tell me in the comments what your favourite London Underground station is. Mine, I think mine is Camden Town. It's not the greatest station in terms of looks, and it got bombed in World War II, and they just didn't bother. They didn't bother repairing it. So there's just this big kind of flat wall at the back and in the street. I think they're going to change that when they redevelop it, but those redevelopment plans are on hold right now. Great, so I've managed to do that one. We've only got 32 stickers to apply, so it's going very well. We're going to put some really stylish fronts onto the entrance here. We'll start building up these pillars that will form the entrance of the London Underground station. I actually looked up last night. I've got some official signs for the oyster barriers as JPEGs, so I really want to print those out maybe next weekend. So yeah, this really reminds me of the interior of Embankment Station, and it doesn't have one of these Leslie Green style buildings, but the interior, you know, that would go down to the district and circle lines. We're going to put some big walls up, and thankfully CADA have given us big wall pieces. Let's zoom out. We're going to build up some of these oxblood tile walls. Oxblood is the colour that the designer calls it. The instructions from CADA are so beautifully drawn, and they've been really clear so far. It's taken me 5.5 hours because of me, not because of the instructions. We're going to do something up here. Now, this is modelled on the Leslie Green stations in central London. I think the London Electric, was it called the London Electric Underground Railway back then? On one of these in real life, my favourite one is at Camden Town, and upstairs there's, I believe, a canteen for the underground staff. Upstairs, look, it's more of a bougie restaurant, isn't it, with a piano, but I want to treat my Lego Transit Authority staff right. It's even got a clean toilet there. So that is what we're going to be building now. And this is going to be a bit dull, so I'll try and get through this as quickly as possible. But we're going to build the upstairs floor now, which is quite exciting. I was thinking, I still don't know the name of the Lego transport company. If you know the name for it, put it in the comments. I want to call it TFL, Transport for Lego. So I think I'm going to stick with that for now. I think so far it's taken about 7.5 hours. I'm not a huge fan of the tiling. It's the thing with Lego builds now. I completely understand why, but everything gets covered in tiles. All the studs get hidden with tiles, and to me it just makes like everything look kind of shiny, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do like seeing the studs and being able to put the minifigs anywhere, but I completely understand why for looks you'd want to cover everything up with tiles, but I don't know, it just makes everything look like a ice skating rink. Great, so that's the floor tiled, and then we're going to start building up the bar area at the back. Wow, that's looking a lot like a very nice canteen, even though I think it's supposed to be like some kind of restaurant or coffee bar. I suppose it's these finishing touches that really add to the visual interest. And we'll build up this side here. And is that it? Oh my goodness, that's it. But let me show you, just give you a little tour of this amazing restaurant and toilet. Ensuite, very old-fashioned 1910 style bathroom there, restroom, and that is looking absolutely magnificent. Now I'm going to put it into the underground station. I want to build this and have a modular building on top, so that this would be the bottom and there'd be like some apartment or office block on top, which is how the real life stations were meant to be built. Some still have nothing on the roof and others do have buildings on top. Oh, and the lighting, look at the lighting. So if I turn off my main lights, look at that, that is so cool. And it syncs up with the staircase to this front door. Let me spin the station round, give you the big reveal. This is looking so good. Look at that, now peek through the windows. And then down to the ticket hall with the barriers all in place. Oh, the roof, of course we've got a roof now, haven't we? And the ticket machine, which now works. There's news agents on there. Sorry about the flickerings because of the battery powered LEDs. But that is looking really cool. I need to dig out some minifigures now to populate it properly. It'd be great if they were Transport for Lego figures. It would kind of look a bit like this. And it feels so wrong to put something so beautiful just on the floor. But it's almost the exact correct height for the bench that it's up against. And I love the idea of just having a hidden Lego City Railway. I am calling this a Dad Delivers success. If you want to follow my other Lego City hidden train layout builds, there's a link on the description here and on screen now. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up or the subscribe button. It really helps me to keep this channel, keep this layout growing. And right here is what YouTube knows you want to be watching next.